Bad Poetry Self-Care Party. And second time I'm trying to do this live scheduling thing. It's not working. I need to do some tutorials. But hi, let me go ahead and share this with other people. Oh my gosh, how in the world? Anyway, good morning. Let me get the word out that we are at a different link. It's supposed to be a chill, casual vibe, right? Where we're just chilling. It's Saturday. We are like sharing thoughts, expressions, having some fun, all of that. And you can tell my vibe is not chill right this second. This is not my self care when things don't work. But I'm used to that too. So, here, let me go and get the link. Let me make sure people know how to get here. So, if you're popping in and nobody's here yet because they thought it was going to be at the other one, right? Hold on just a minute. Anyway, let's see. Good morning. Good morning. It is 10:19 on, and I'm not on the East Coast anymore. So, copy. Let's share. I got my coffee. Good morning. Yeah, we're at a different link. If you were trying to go to the other link, it's just that once again I went into the YouTube thing and tried to go to the link I shared with everybody. But here, let me go get people here. So, welcome to the Bad Poetry Self Care um, Party. It's here. Put a word or go ahead and post your poem if you want to go ahead and do that, and I will read it in just a minute, okay? So, let me get to these ladies. There are a bunch of ladies who are trying to come. Here we go. Bad Poetry with the beautiful roses and all. How are you doing? Go ahead and say hi while I get people in here. Good morning. All right, here we go. Corrected link. Let me do this real quick. People interested, going open chat. Let me tell people real quick. Are you going to put something? Go ahead, say hi. It's a beautiful day, but it's hot, so I shortened it to 30 minutes, right? Link. Here we go. Here we go. Morning. So, what in the world is bad poetry? I can multitask a little bit with this. So, bad poetry is just our way of saying anybody can create poetry. Yes, some people are known for it throughout the ages, but sometimes we're just living life and something strikes us as poetic and we want to get it off our chest, or we want to be creative or just have fun. So that's why it's called bad poetry. So if everybody's making bad poetry, that's the lowest level thought process, isn't it? So I'm still trying to get people in here. So here's the event. Let me update people. Hey, you guys. Good morning. Who's that? Oh, that one is me, isn't it? So here, add a post. Corrected link. I'm already here with my coffee. I've got like dry erase markers, a board. I was going to have cards, but we've been really creative with all of our colored index cards, right? So I'm almost out. There we go. I sent the link. So good morning. Somebody else popped in here. It's the Bad Poetry Self-Care Party. I had to correct the link. The other link was not working for me. So good morning. Here's two people. Say hi. And once again, bad poetry means that anything you want to express, anything you want to say, are you being creative? Are you just like, hey, this is how I feel? Go ahead and post that. It's a hot day where I am, although there's a little breeze going. I've got my coffee going. Maybe you're going to have your tea. But trying to get our chill energy back. So good morning. Who's that? Go ahead and post. I'll start us off. Can I go and do that real quick? I think I can do it on mine. Okay, here we go. Good morning. Good morning. Trying to get people here to the correct link. So, bad poetry. I'm going to start us off since I have two people here. Okay, here's what's going on in life. That's the best thing about poetry is you're supposed to listen to it and think for yourself, what's going on? So, how about I say this? It's bad poetry, right? So, let me see. Beautiful over 20 years. Beautiful and sharp and wondering over 20 years. And over 20 years, that beauty, that sharpness has been here and today spreads wings. That's my first one. That's my first poem, okay? And I'm going to have to like rewind and replay to hear all of that. But there, what do you think I was just talking about? I remember most of it already. Beautiful over 20 years, beautiful and sharp and spreading her wings. All right, go ahead and tell me what you think that poem was about. Good morning. Some more people have made it here. I had to share a new link for people. It's crazy hot. Welcome to our first Bad Poetry self-care party online for 50 plus self-care journey. You don't have to be 50 to join us. And I just gave you my first poem. And go ahead and share if you want to. Bad poetry means that you're just free to extemporaneously come up with whatever you want and kind of post like impressions, creativity, what you're feeling, what's going on, all of that. Okay. So it's a self care party. And I'm trying not to give those hectic vibes, being that I just dropped my first poem a minute ago about what the biggest thing today is, right? So, hey guys, I see people in there, so go ahead and say hi, drop a word. Somebody drop a word, say hello, good morning, whatnot, and we will play off that word, okay? So let me see real quick while I try to see if I need to post the corrected link anywhere else. Sorry, but the technology of scheduling lives is escaping me. Hello, Fizzbin's Fire. Good morning. Good morning, my 7-foot Tennessee. Thank you for saying I'm gorgeous. So this is the bad poetry self-care party. So I planned it about a week and a half ago, just because I wanted to give us a way to just be free and to create poetry and all of that. So here, Colseth the Hogman says introspection. So you guys, if you want to post something about introspection, come up with a poem, what would I say? Let's think for a second. I think enough people have found the link though. Introspection. That's our word. Yes. Can you tell I'm a teacher too? I got like my markers and all that. I can't put it up behind me, can I? Introspection. So, introspection, going into and looking out through the spect part of spectacles and looking and seeing what's inside and being quiet for that minute. That was my poem. See, bad poetry, right? And still, but that's what I came up with. So I had promised people I would do kind of like a message board sort of thing that people could use to post like drawings, artwork, poetry, all of that. And what I have been using in the past, I don't know if it's going to work now because I heard that they were shutting down and Google was taking it over and all. So I'm not sure of any good boards or anything that we could use during a live stream for YouTube that would be somewhat safe and insular. Not insular, but safe, that people could post their artwork. So I think I'm going to do some planning later and, and make it so you could do that. So that was good. I loved how you broke it down in the words. You kind of hear in it and played off that smart word play. Thank you. Also, if you think about what intro means and like spectacles, like for glasses and all of that, So many of our words come from Greek and Roman, right? And then we have here in the United States even more. We've affected language so much. We've got words from all over the world, right? So wordplay is fun. So Thin Ice 24 says, yo, hey, how are you? All right, let me see if I can get some of these ladies in here. I was trying to get in here too. Let me see. I did that. Oh, one moment. Somebody else give us a word, or Colseth the Hogman, if you want to give us another word. I'll think of one while I'm trying to get these ladies in here. Okay, self-care. All right, someone's got a word? Go ahead and put it in chat. This is supposed to be a chill, laid back, kind of casual, free, bad poetry, as in everybody can do it, right? So let me see. Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot to do that. Let me do this real quick. Absolutely. Most times words kind of give you all the clues you need to know, is usually to figure out what it might mean. And it's like a game, isn't it? So, and if you know different languages, and I know, let's see, English, of course, is my first language. Japanese is my second language. French is so rusty, but yeah, it's still there. And I want to learn Hosa, right? And different languages and all that. So you can tell if you know different languages and you learn them and you're just speaking regular English, you can see where a lot of that comes from. All right, let me see. Corrected. Let me correct it. All right. Delete. Yes. Good morning, you guys. Good. We just came up with a couple of poems, and some people put words to kind of, you know, jumpstart stuff. So here, corrected link. Let me get these ladies in here because they were trying to come. That's awesome. Yes, I agree. English first, some Spanish, and some Russian for myself. Yep, I used to teach second grade, third grade, no, first, second, and third grade Russian students here, and Spanish is all around here. It's like the second language of the United States of America, right? Corrected link. So, yo hablo un poquito de español, and I know how to say a little bit of in Russian, right? Like thank you, stop, the important things. Butterfly, I used to know that, and I have friends who are Ukrainian, so they teach me that. Corrected link. Okay, bam, there we go. Come. All right. So, who do we have in here right now? We've got a couple of people. So, we need a new poem. We need another word. So, you're waiting for me to come up with a word? Let me see. Dragonfly. There we go. Dragonfly. Can I even type? It looks like I can't type using my iPhone to go live, but that's pretty much how I go live. So, the word is dragonfly. What poem can you come up with? Esoteric. Yes. That's a good word too. Someone come up with dragonfly. Let's do a poem. And then esoteric. So we're going to have like a karaoke wait list going on here. And it's hot. So we're only going to be on here another, 13 minutes or so. Let me see. So far, we've had what? We've had introspection. Dragonfly. Somebody? I'll do one. Introspection, dragonfly, and esoteric. Okay, let me see. Since you came to my party, my coffee first thing in the morning before everybody starts like doing everything party. Okay, we'll do esoteric and then dragonfly. Good morning. So esoteric. Okay, behind the curtains, behind the veil, she stands, he stands. And it's the veil. It's the veil that needs to be pulled back and needs to be seen. That can't be seen because it's a veil and it's esoteric. Mama bird flew right through the porch right while I was trying that bad poem. That was cool. You know that's supposed to be good luck though. But anyway, there was mine. It was bad, wasn't it? Anyway, good morning, you guys. I see some other people probably found my corrected link. And that's so bad. A couple of people were looking for the other one, but it wasn't a lot. So, good morning. We've had so far introspection, dragonfly, esoteric, and we haven't done dragonfly. So, if anybody wants to do one with dragonfly, let's see. The dragon flies through scales and sky, through history and time, and in all of our minds. What a rhythm. That is cool. I'm going to say it again. The dragon flies through scales and sky, through history and time, and in all of our minds. Very cool. And I just now am at the point, I don't know if anybody likes Game of Thrones, but it took me years to finally get to watch it with all the kids and grandkids around. So the dragons are well grown. So anybody else want to do one with dragonfly? And yes, I love dragons and all of that. But I was thinking more, I didn't want to do butterfly. Butterflies are cool, they're beautiful, they have so much meaning. But I on purpose chose a dragonfly as in the insect. And I haven't seen any today. It's getting hot, so we're not going to be on too much longer, but dragonfly. I wouldn't be surprised to see one fly around here. Did anyone see that bird fly? I don't know. Well, welcome if you just popped in to the Bad Powwow, Bad Poetry Self-Care Party on the 50 plus self-care journey. And you don't have to be 50 and older to be part of this. But anyway, Fizbin's fire. Sorry, I'm not much of a poet. That's why it's the Bad Poetry Self-Care Party. Everybody can come and create. I was just doom scrolling. What's doom scrolling? And stopped when I saw your stream. You seem very nice, so I thought it would hang here for a while. Very cool. No pressure to create. You're welcome to hang anytime you want. For the summertime at least, which is over for me in another week or so, I'm doing like a short live every day, every other day. I make no promises with that. So you're welcome. Let's see, anybody else? We've done dragonfly, esoteric, introspection, doom scrollings, when you're scrolling never ending through YouTube shorts. I see. And then how do you stop yourself? Because that can create anxiety sometimes and dissatisfaction with your own life and all of that. So we need a word, doom scrolling. How about doom scrolling? The Hogman says, doom scrolling is kind of like looking for chaos and nonsense, but fortunately you were able to find a calm in that storm. Wow, that's poetic too. So I think the Bad Poetry Self-Care Party is bringing the poets here. If you think you're not a poet, sit back and just say something, and I bet you the poetry will come. I'm going to do this again too, but very cool. Doom scrolling. Okay. It's new to me. Yes, I'm almost 60 years old and busy with life, so if everybody knows what it is except for me, sorry, but that's just how it is. Anyway, whatever catches my attention stops me. Something about you caught my attention. I do like poetry, but I don't write it. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm glad I caught your attention. Poetry, bad poetry, self-care, whatever it was, but you don't have to write it. You can just live it, right? I think everybody's living a poem. We need another word. We need another word. Yeah, it starts today. How about, I don't know. Think of a word. Fizbin's fire. Think of a word. Give us a word to play off of for our bad poetry self-care. Presence. That's a good one. That's a good one. Presence. Because that's what we're doing right now. Presence. If you scroll and scroll and you meet your doom, what will you do? You don't know. So you're doom scrolling and you're thinking, what will catch me? What will make me feel presence? Bad, wasn't it? That was a bad one. But there, you see? Here we go. I like presence. It's a good word. I made up a bad poem for the good word, but still. But you know what I meant, right? The fact that you stopped here and you've involved yourself in this, right? So, cheers, kampai, chin chin, what else? Ah, I forgot the word in Russian for cheers. It's been so long. What is the word? I'd rather have it in Ukrainian, but we're not being political here. Is someone going to make one for presents? Let's see. Giving you a second or so. Sometimes pausing is it, right? And I'm filling space by talking. Okay, let's see. I gave mine. Are you about to type it? Or do we need another word? I like that one though. I expect Cold Set the Hogman's about to like post a poem, right? All right, let me think of another one. Wow. And then I'll come back and see because it's getting hot. So let me see. Hmm. What poem shall I come up with? Still waiting for that. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, here goes. Fisbin Fire says, constant motion, never ending, moving slowly through my life. I see a face that seems real friendly now. Very cool. And it had a rhythm, it had a lilt. Fisbin's Fire, you're a poet. And I was, oh my gosh, it came to me. You know that old thing, you're a poet and you didn't know it, right? Have some fun. That is cool. I like that lilt. Cold Set the Hogman. The presence to be in front of the crowd is nothing compared to the presence of sound. And sound in the soul, as in quiet of self, to sit with yourself should be tranquil and not a hell. Cool. That is deep. Very cool. Fisbin's Fire. I've stopped and presence is my focus. It is. It is. The fact that you're still here. Hi, Baldy Hayes. We're in the Bad Poetry Self-Care Party. We've come up with how many poems so far, you guys? We've had like 4 or 5 poems, about 4 or 5 prompts, right? We've had introspection, esoteric, dragonfly, presence, and whatnot. You got cut off? No, cool. No, my name is Baldy Hayes. Yep, welcome. It's so hot out here. We're probably closing down in just a little bit, but you're welcome. So we've had different prompts, but you are free. That's why it's called Bad Poetry Self-Care Party. You're free to come up with your own word. We're doing fine. It's been cool. You if you do the replay in just a little bit, because we started like about 10:19, 10:20, like 5 minutes late, because I was trying to schedule this and don't know the technology. It's been a cool vibe. Yeah, so anyway, Colset the Hogman said, Fistbin, we talked about the same thing. I love that dude. See? Such a great vibe. So let me see. Can we have one more word before I shut down? Let me see. Somebody else give us one. My girlfriend, she's pregnant. Congratulations if that's happy news for you. If it isn't, I hope it becomes that way for you. Yeah. Let me see. What word do we want to use? Pregnant is a word that is very strong, but if that's it, tell me. Let's do one more word. don't know what's going to be, but I think it's going to be a boy. What do you think? Good. Yes. If it's a boy, wonderful. If it's a girl, awesome. That's all great. Yeah. So more life, more beauty, more strife. Wow. That was a poem that came out. I didn't mean to, but it is. It is. So, in today's world, it's extremely rare, almost anxiety inducing to sit with oneself. For me personally, I enjoy those moments, and in those moments, you'll find yourself. So true, right? When I was little, I had no problems sitting with myself. When I was a young girl, I had no problems. I created stories and paintings and all that. Then I was happy to have siblings and all of that. And I have now, I'm an older woman, I'm a grandmother, I have lots of children, grandchildren. I still need my time to sit by myself. I love my kids and I love my grandkids and I love my students when they're talking to me, and I love it that you guys are here doing this bad poetry self-care party. I do like to sit by myself too. I don't have any problems with it. Baldy Hayes says, I have a son named David. I love it. That's, yeah, my brother's name too. But he says he doesn't want my sister, he doesn't want my sister, not only a brother. I didn't quite get it. Tell us again. That's awesome. I just had my first child, a boy, last month. Yep. High five. Congratulations to all the babies. Yep. And on that note, um, my husband watched our grandkids for half an hour just so I could have this bad poetry self-care party because I had planned it, but I've got to go and be a grandmother. So you guys make sure you subscribe so that you can be notified when I go live again, maybe tomorrow just for a few minutes, and talk to you. Okay, congratulations. And I loved it. Great words that you guys came up with. I hope to see you guys again. Okay. All right. I told him it's a girl. You had to get used to it and be nice to her. He said, I don't care, Dad. Those are brothers. I subbed and love and appreciate you. Thank you. Love and appreciate you too. Be safe and have a good day. You too. See you. Bye, you guys. That is cool.